back. We're so excited to tell you about a brand new segment that we're launching right here on WZBJ24. It's called Morning Home Makeover. Johnathan Miller is going to be our regular guest expert, and he's here to tell us a little bit more about himself. Good morning, Johnathan.
Good morning, Kimberly.
Yes. Now, he is a familiar face. You might recognize him from HGTV. You're a national home staging expert. You also have your own business. And what's really cool is you're from right here in Virginia.
I am. And you know, I started my company probably actually almost 11 years ago now, and I started out doing interior design. And then I saw this boom of real estate and home staging and realized that's really where my talents are.
Absolutely, and that's so important, especially if you're thinking about selling your home, you know, and we've got some photos of some of Johnathan's work. And tell us a little bit about how you can make a difference between, you know, what you're wanting to get for your home versus what's more, you know, realistic to get for your home. But sometimes it doesn't have to cost a lot of money to make these changes.
No, you can do a lot of things on a budget. One of the biggest things you can do is paint. You can refresh any house. Think of it as cleaning. Think of it as you're going to an event. You're going to put on a nice outfit. Put on a fresh coat of paint and you're set to go. And that is the most budget-friendly option. Even if you're not going to move out and bring in one of my team members here or something to stage the house for you, paint is your go-to way to go. And mowing your lawn.
And mowing your lawn. Referring to that story that we ran a few minutes ago, saying, yes, Johnathan's definitely one that, you know, supports the cutting of grass, and It just makes everybody happier in your neighborhood as well. Well, you know, as we mentioned, this is a brand new segment for us. We're going to talk about, you know, home staging, increasing the market value of your home, and also some things to do to spruce up your home in the springtime. A lot of folks are thinking about that.
You don't have to just be selling to stage your home.
Sure.
You can do it to live, live to dwell. You know, you want to make sure everything's fabulous all the time. You want to enjoy the house sometimes before you actually put it on the market. So you want to do some of these upgrades so then you can actually, you know, get a little pleasure out of it before you get that price tag up there and you actually bring in some money that you'll also enjoy a little bit more.
Yeah, and with the housing market being the way it is, we're all looking to increase the value, but not break the bank in that process. And so this is something that we're really going to be focusing on, is being budget conscious, because after all, we're all on a budget around here.
We definitely are.
We
definitely are. But I will say, Kimberly, sometimes you've got to spend a little bit more to get a little bit more back. So I'll give you budget-friendly tips, but sometimes they might be like, you know, you might want to slap my hand and tell me, no, I'm not spending that. But sometimes you get a huge return on it. I mean, one of the houses we recently just staged, I got them to spend probably around $10,000. Now, that's a high number up there.
Right.
But they also got a $200,000 return on that $10,000 investment.
Oh.
So you have to think about it in terms of that, especially in a market like this, when you have people lining up around the block to see your house. You want to create that demand. You want to leave them something that they'll remember. So upgrade those light fixtures, throw on that fresh coat of paint, mow the grass, and you'll be set to go.
Importantly, mow the grass. We got to keep hammering that home. And and paint's relatively inexpensive, you know, and light fixtures, bathroom fixtures, things like that don't really cost a lot of money. But, you know, those are among the things that you notice when you walk into a home.
Exactly. You know, the light fixtures, the carpeting, the flooring, the vinyl, those are the things you definitely want to focus on. It's the fixed assets of the home. And then when you go through and you audit your own home, look at your furniture. If you wouldn't buy that piece of furniture again, it's definitely something you probably should move out. If it's blocking any walkways, you almost want to feng shui some things, because you just got to have an easy path to move through the house, because you want them to move through, walk back and take a second look, but you want them to have little things to notice at the same time. We call the light fixtures the earrings of the home, because they're up there, they're right in eyesight of everyone. And so you want to make sure they're current and they're not dated at the same time.
The earrings of the home. I love that. These are great nuggets to remember. Thank you so much for coming in. We're so excited to have you as part of a regular segment here on WZBJ24. Coming up in our next half hour, Johnathan's going to be back here with Nisi talking about how you can stage your home and make it more appealing when it's time to sell it. He's going to have a lot more tips for us. Stay tuned.